Guys, we have a brand new dev note in Summoner's War. It is not quite the same impact and as excitement as we used to see in the dev notes, where back in the day it was like, we have new content. It's called Real-Time Arena, or it's called Dimension Hole, or like the Rift Beast, or the R5, or Guild Wars, or all those things. Those were all things from dev notes we were all excited about. Those like, wow, this is some big new content in the game. This one, not quite the same feeling, not quite the same impact. This is basically a dev note for, basically what they're doing is they're taking the challenges and Summoner's Way, they're mashing them together, they're calling them progression, and they're making it easier and more streamlined for new players to make progress and focused on what the new players should be using to make that progress. The question that I have is not all just new players, because they're actually resetting all of the challenges so that people that have been playing the game for a while can do all of those as well. There's a lot of crystals, there's a lot of scrolls, there's devil mons, things like that in there. So it's definitely worth actually doing and actually caring about, because there's a lot of resources in there. But my question is, almost 8 years into the game, there's less new players. There are new players. I'm not saying there's no new players. There are new players. However, there's just a smaller number than ever before. And I don't know if this is what they should be spending their time and energy and resources on, is making things easier for a small demographic of players versus a larger demographic of players. That's just my concerns. Maybe you guys agree, maybe you guys disagree, you let me know. But I just feel like they could have literally had a dev note that said, we're gonna make all rune upgrades instant. People rejoice, people would come back to the game, they'd be like, yo, I'm coming back to Summoner's War. That's the reason I quit. It's because rune upgrades took 3 hours a day. I was like, I don't got any time for rune upgrades. 3 hours a day. People just don't plus 50. I noticed so many casual players just don't plus 15 their runes, because they're like, it takes forever and it takes so much mana and it takes so much time. I just don't have all that. So I just don't upgrade them. Come to us. They're not listening. They would know this if they were actually listening. But anyway, Summoner's War dev note. Again, as I mentioned, they are going to reset the progress for everyone, so that even players that have been playing for years and years and years and years, this is all going to be reset. They have other stuff in here too, just minor stuff. But they're going to reset all the progress so everyone can go through it again. More chores again. Did you already do these chores? It's time to do them again. So, this is just talking about inter-server, like, oh, positive feedback for arena inter-server. I kind of actually like arena inter-server battles. But, wide variety of content, challenge Summoner's Way achievement for summoners to easily learn to play the content. Actually, there is something that I want to mention. We'll mention it at the end, though, because this kind of brings up a question for me. I'm going to forget, aren't I? This kind of brings up a question for me, though. Revamp the existing quests. We need to reorganize the gameplay. There's so much other things that are more pressing. Like, I don't think that they have their priorities in order. I'm not trying to, like, poo-poo and start drama or anything. I just feel like there are more important priorities. I do the same thing in my own life. I'm like, oh, I should do this. Like, there's way bigger priorities. I'm like, why am I doing this? This is a stupid thing. He's like, well, because I kind of feel like I want to. Like, don't do that. Do the important things. So I feel like they as a company maybe need to prioritize on other things. I'm glad that they're focused on making changes to Summoner's War to improve the experience, but I don't know if this is the things. I don't know if this is the things. Maybe they have an alternate reason for doing it, but yeah. We'll explain more with the screenshots, but basically they're just taking Summoner's Way. This is what the improvement's going to look like, and it's going to be taking things from Summoner's Way and challenge. You guys can see it. Excuse me, you guys can see it, right? And moving it to this. So they're just changing it, they're reformatting it, making the challenges a little bit different. They're adding new challenges for like Punisher's Crypt. Because I don't think did we have Punisher's Crypt and Steel Fortress challenges? Something like that. They mentioned that they're adding new challenges though. So challenges that had content that weren't available in the game before. I think actually probably some things about like Riley maybe as well. But they also said for the Fusion Monster Challenge, target will be changed from Dark Efreet to Wind Dryad. Wind Dryad is one of the essential monsters for Giant's Keep. I mean, it's not. It is a good monster for Giant's Keep. It's not essential. I mean, it's good. It's good. I shouldn't say it's not essential. There's not a lot of people not even using it for Giant's Keep. But yeah, so they did say quests from Dragon's Lair, Necropolis, Steel Fortress, Punisher's Crypt, etc., that were not available in the past. This will give us a clear goal and sense of achievement for summoners with generous rewards. There are some pretty good rewards there, so I don't want to say that it's not. Decide to reopen all the quests to play reopen the quest so that all summoners can play the new Summoner's Way and get all available rewards. So this is one of the things to note, is that this is going to be in the 654 update on February 25th in a couple days from now. So we're getting an update in a couple days. I don't know if it's going to have other stuff in it. It will probably also have brand new packs. I don't know. Every update is like, we have new packs. Elia's got a mushroom ride. Wait, people are gonna take that the wrong way. Never mind. Don't pretend I didn't say that. Doesn't she have a mushroom ride? She has a mushroom ride already. They're mushrooms. Let's not say anything. Anyway, this is nice. I don't know. Some people are gonna get a kick out of this. So you can actually use emotes in regular chat as well now. So that's nice. It'd be cool. No, never mind. I don't want to give them any other stupid things to do. I was gonna say it would be cool, like, to have a home channel so that you could, like, just go into that channel when you log into the game, like just always just magically go into that channel instead of a random one. But that's rune upgrades. That's what we need. We need rune upgrades. We need violent procs being capped in all content, not just RTA. So you can get one violent proc instead of 4 turns in Guild Siege, because that's lovely. Or 4 turns in like arena defense. It's like, please stop getting extra turns. Please stop getting extra turns. Please stop getting, like, at least they know that it's broken. They fixed it in RTA, but they didn't fix it everyone else. They're like, that's knowingly. Why am I complaining so much? That's just knowingly leaving it broken. Like, they know it's broken. They left it broken. They know that it's broken. They addressed it. They changed it in RTA. Because, like, this is not very fair. Leaves it in for the rest of the content. Okay. Anyway, yeah, so this got the emotes. Also, we got these little Lucian emotes from the Summoner's Way. So you can get these from the from this medals times 100. You get these from ancient coins. You get these from Summoner's Way. That's about that. So the question that I have is, we're coming up on the 8th anniversary for Summoner's War. They are making things easier for new players to get into the game. Does this mean that they're going to have some, I expect a pretty decent update for update 7 and the 8th year anniversary, not just like a couple new scrolls. I expect that we're going to see some kind of fun new game content of some kind. I expect that we'll see another whole dimension, some extra 2As. I really hope that we will. Please don't do like better 2v2. Oh, but they're like, we made 2v2 rewards. Like, that's not what most of us wanted. Okay. But I'm curious if they're going to do, because they did this before. They did this with like the 7-year anniversary, and they did this with other anniversary things, and the Street Fighter collab. I'm wondering if there's going to be a big ad push, because this kind of leads me to think that there might be a big ad push coming on in like that Com2uS is going to actually push and try to get a lot of new players to play the game. And this is something that they're maybe doing to prepare for the 8th anniversary, and to do a big ad push and expecting a lot of new players to play the game. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm just trying to be hopeful, but I am trying to be hopeful and think that there's like an actual reason for this. Because if that's not the reason, then I don't understand what the reason for this would be. But yeah, what do you guys think? Do you guys think that we're going to see an actual ad campaign, or you guys think, or like, because we saw the 6th anniversary, we saw the 7th anniversary, like they did ad campaigns around that. I wonder if we're going to see a big ad push. I wonder if we're not going to see a big ad push. But I just wanted to, that's my thoughts on it. Maybe I'm just hoping against hope. But anyway, that's it for this one. Hope you guys got something out of it. Like, well, I guess I got another Transcendence scroll, so that's cool. But aside from that, I don't really care too much. But hopefully we see some really cool stuff coming out in preparation for Update 7 and the 8th anniversary. So anyway, that's it for this one. See you as always in the next one.